Number 1. Introduction to Liberty Lifestyle. Over the course of my life, I have been fortunate to discover many truths about the reality of our world that most people are not aware of. As a result, I feel morally impelled to share what I know with as many people as possible to aid with the arduous task of helping humanity come out of the culturally imposed ignorance that causes untold suffering and slavery in this world currently. Most of the ideas and concepts I will be sharing are definitely not my own and come from several different teachers that I have been blessed to come across thus far. My main influences have come from the teachings of Mark Passio, Dr. Will Tuttle, Durian Ryder, Gary Yourofsky, Dr. John McDougall, Doug Graham, Corey Wayne, Victor Pride, and David Icke. That being said, I have learned a lot from my own experiences, and as a result, I can share a unique perspective too. The main topics that will be covered are objective morality, Satanism, the banking fraud, animal liberation, human liberation, natural law, human nature, human nutrition, the cult of ultimate evil, minimalism, the lie of contagion, health, spirituality, bike life, personal freedom, antinatalism, relationships, and others. I'd also like to make relatively bite-sized chunks of content so that it is easy for the reader/listener to learn. Perhaps I'm projecting because I personally struggle to remember the exact details of a 2-hour podcast, but 5 to 20 minutes at a time is far more palatable. Not to mention that we live in a world where people are exposed to endless distraction and information/misinformation. So I want to make it count. This won't exclusively be a vlog either, as I want to formalize and immortalize this content by reading it as an audio and video log on other platforms such as YouTube, Odyssey, and Podbean. Liberty Lifestyle, as the name suggests, is about how we can create more freedom in a world of ever-increasing slavery and injustice. It is truly frustrating to see the big influencers on social media adding fuel to these rampant twin infernos. As a result, I tend to be pessimistic in that I believe humanity will eventually destroy itself completely because it will do all manner of immorality for a paycheck. Hell, it's even addicted to immorality for no paycheck. So I guess I should also share a bit about me so that you know I'm not too crazy, although being called mad in the madhouse is a compliment. My name is Paul Van Zweel. I'm nearly 35 years old as of writing this. I was born and raised in South Africa, or rather that specific human farm with imaginary lines in the sand and men with guns that will throw you in a cage or kill you if you don't obey the decrees of tyrants in that region. I did unfortunately get vaccinated many times as a baby, and thus I may not be as intellectually capable as I would otherwise be. I have high school level indoctrination, education, and I used to race bicycles for 10 years, naively believing I could podium in the Tour de France without taking drugs. These days, I move my ass from A to B to C to D exclusively by bike and quit driving altogether in 2016 after falling asleep behind the wheel. Since discovering how fucked up the world is, I've struggled with apathy, laziness, self-doubt, and cowardice as personal obstacles to speaking the truth. I'm a sex addict and have random episodes of humoristic brilliance that I would like to happen more frequently. I got a vasectomy at age 27 because I don't wish to condemn an innocent soul to this world. I've been vegan since March 2011, thanks to the Hardcore Truth documentary Earthlings. I've always loved music and writing. Unfortunately, the emotional and mental encumbrance I feel to create the former far outweighs that which I feel for the latter. As a result, I am choosing to write so that I can contribute to right. Pun intentionally intended. Liberty is not a privilege from those who claim to rule over us. It is inherent to all beings by virtue of being born. Slavery occurs when beings are prevented from expressing their near infinite liberty. Whether you are prevented from exercising one right or a million rights, it is still slavery, and that's what needs to end, because it is an abomination. The lesson can be learned the easy way with education, or it can be learned the hard way through suffering. I know which way I prefer. Liberty is a conscious choice that you make for yourself and allow for others. It requires wisdom, empathy, and understanding. It is everything that is good. It is our birthright and that of all sentient beings we share this planet with. Liberty is a lifestyle.